are you doing here? No, please, you have to get out of here. The bishop said I was the key. He said the life force of Genos' descendant could be used to awaken Galbalan from his sleep. It's too late for me, so please, run. Get away while you still can.
Adol, please! Run! Hurry!
Chester! Why are you here?
Let me be a good brother. Just this once. Adol Christin! Use Genos' sword to defeat him! If you do, the statues will seal away his power again!
I am the Alpha and the Omega! Humans are such fragile creatures. You shall know my power well. You shall be as ash in the wind! You shall be erased! You shall be erased! You shall be erased! Mankind is to fear my name!
it's already started to revive. I guess Genesis Sword alone won't be enough.
Chester,
Over here, both of you!
I think he has some kind of plan. Come on, Adol.
Hurry. Step onto the platform. All right. Now, give me the sword and the statues.
Adol handed the brave sword and all 4 statues to Chester.
All right. Now,
Chester, what in the world are you planning?
Elena, this is goodbye. Please, take care of yourself. Okay?
What? What are you saying?
Our ancestors left behind a means of destroying the entire island. It can focus the power of the statues to a breaking point, creating a massive explosion. Given how badly wounded Galbalan is, it's certain to destroy him for good.
Wait! So you're going to use that to blow up the island? Clearly, there's something else you're not telling me.
Elena, I'm staying here. I need to use Genos' sword to activate the device.
Wait, Chester! You can't be serious. If you do that, you'll be... No! You can't! You mustn't! There has to be some other way. Why? Why should you have to die for this?
I can never make amends for the atrocities I've committed. Perhaps this way, I can face our ancestors without feeling ashamed of the man I've become. Please, Elena, try to understand.
No! I don't understand! How can you possibly suggest something like this? If you go on living, you'll find a way to redeem yourself. I know you will. You have to know that our parents would never approve of this. So please, don't leave me alone again. You can't, Chester, you can't do this.
Elena! Forgive me.
Ugh!
Elena, you have to live. For me. Adol, please take care of her. And tell... Now, Genesis' mission, and the creature that's plagued this land for such a long time, will all be put to an end. Vile fiend, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're too late.
Damn it! We can't hold out much longer. Chester, is this your doing?
Leave it to me! That it? Adol.
Adol. Adol.
Adol.
Adol.
I'm not dead yet! You're finished!
Leave it to me!
Just try me! This isn't the end. The spirit of the Darklings will live on!
Try this! No escape! Think on! Here I go! Time to finish this! Too slow! Try this! No escape! What are you looking at? Take this! All apart! What are you looking at? Too slow! Try this! No escape! Too slow! You waste your time. You waste your time. Try this! No escape! Too slow! Here, fool! Try this! No escape! Here, fool! Try this! No escape! Too slow! Try this! No escape! Away with you! Next try! Away with you! Try this! No escape! Here, fool! Try this! No escape! You waste your time. Take this! Take this! No! This isn't happening! I can't be defeated!
Well done.
I can keep going.
Now I can keep going.
That feels good!
Be careful! Retreat! How about that? It's coming! Be careful! Right! This is it! Pointless! How about that? How about that? It's down! I can keep going. How about that? This is it! Get down! Get down! This is it! Let's go! How about that? How about that? I'm gonna finish it! Finish!
What is this? You sure we can handle this thing?
Judging by the shape, it looks like a primitive organism.
This is it!
Come on!
Are you okay?
Second wind.
Come on!
No! Something's coming! Be careful!
This is it!
Hang on!
Over here!
Good to go!
I
Feel a big one coming on! How about that? Get up!
Give up!
This is it! We're gonna finish it!
Pass on!
Finish! An opening!
Stay back! Something's coming! Be careful!
Come on! How about that? This is the end! Away with you!
Be careful!
An opening!
You're pretty good!
How about that? It's coming! Be careful!
On guard!
Yeah!
Hey! You're done! Ready to report!
Let's go! Let's go! I'm gonna finish it! Here we go! How about that? Here we go! Good to go! I'm gonna finish it!
Give up!
Easy! Here we go!
Get away! Yes!
Yeah! How about it? Get on! This is the end! Get on!
Sting! Something's coming! Be careful!
Second wind. Second wind. This is it! Get down!
Yes!
I feel a big one coming on! Leave it to me!
Are you okay?
You're gonna finish it!
This must be its true form. Let's go, everyone!
Indeed! Let's see Donna again!
Stay back!
Yes!
Leave it to me!
Let's go!
Yes!
Leave it to
Switch!
me!
Allow me! We're done! Spark Taper! Paralyzer! Right there! Hands on! Spark Taper! Hey! Here!
Over here!
Spark Taper! Hands on! Hey!
Let's go! How about this? How about
Let's go! We're gonna finish it!
All right, let's push through! All right, let's push through!
On guard!
Leave it to me!
Switch!
On guard!
Yeah! Get on it! Eat that!
Switch!
Good to go!
We gotta finish it!
Over here!
Finish! This is it! He's coming! Be careful about that! right, let's push through!
I can keep going.
Good to go! I'm gonna finish it!
Huh? How do we end up here?
We're back where we started.
So you have returned.
What's going on? I thought you said we would see Donna again.
Did you pull a fast one on us?
As I stated earlier, Donna is a concept now. She no longer exists. She is everywhere and nowhere. And now, she is here. The newest member of the Pantheon. Donna, the goddess of evolution.
What?
Goddess?
Donna!
Donna! Donna!
We finally found you, Donna!
Ricotta? Laxia? Why were you playing hide and seek with us? I'm sorry. I don't think you can perceive me unless you've made contact with the origin of life.
You've done a lot for us. The Tribaldo family always pays their debts in full, but this might be too much for even me to repay.
Hummel.
He's right. I don't know how I could ever repay you either. The whole Grecian region is safe now, thanks to you, Donna.
Sahad. Adol. I'm sorry. I was so desperate at the time, and the next thing I knew, I had become this. But I'm glad I got to see you again.
In the beginning, the newborn world of my dream was stagnant and unchanging. Thus did I establish selection and rejection, and create a tree to foster evolution.
The great tree of origins.
That warden Hydra told us the same thing.
Yes, the dream woven by the never-ending cycle of evolution was very wonderful. But constant change will inevitably give rise to anomalies. Adol and Donna. The circumstances that brought you together were one of these anomalies. But I did not expect it to tear open a seam in the world and bring about my awakening.
Well,
the phenomenon known as the Lacrimosa is not gone. For as long as I sleep and dream, the Lacrimosa's return is inevitable. But in the future, the Lacrimosa will be entrusted to the goddess of evolution.
Donna?
But the Lacrimosa put Donna through so much pain. Won't it be tough for her to take care of it now?
Yes, in all honesty, I'm not confident in my ability to do so. But this time, I'm not alone. I will have help.
Everyone, thank you for your help.
Sarai!
And the Wardens of Evolution.
Yes. By your actions, we have been freed from our duty as Wardens. From now on, we will assist Donna in overseeing the evolutionary process.
I think we understand the people of this world better now. If we can act in accordance with the era and use the Lacrimosa properly, I think we can use evolution to make the world a far better place.
I don't know about all that. But I guess it's fine if you and Donna are handling the Lacrimosa now.
Yes. But never forget, should this world rapidly fall into chaos, the Lacrimosa may come sooner than expected.
We will be keeping a watchful eye on this world. We cannot hesitate to come to its defense. Isn't that right, Goddess Donna?
Yes, that is the task we have been given by Earth Goddess Maya.
Guess we better not slack off then.
Yes, we must be resolute. We cannot disappoint Donna or the Wardens.
We don't want to cause them any trouble.
Yep.
It is time, Donna. Time for me to sleep once again.
Yes. Adol, please allow me to keep my promise before we go. Your promise? Yes. I made a promise to you all. After we defeated the Okeanos, I saw in a vision that we would go our separate ways. So I wanted to say goodbye to you all on my own terms.
yeah.
I feel a little embarrassed now with everyone's eyes on me. Adol, though you only came to know me after you arrived on this island, I've known you for a very long time. When I was all alone in this world, in the midst of despair, seeing how you and your friends lived gave me the strength to go on. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me that strength. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for accepting me as your friend. And finally, thank you from the bottom of my heart for finding me.
Thank you.
I'm glad we met. I'm glad I finally got to keep this promise. Donna. Donna!
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
My friends, I know how sad this is, but we really must part now. Thank you. Goodbye.
My turn. Consume them! Too slow. Stay away from me. Come forth! Come forth! Come forth! My time has come. Over the soul! No escape. It's a pain! Demonic whisper! Demonic whisper! No escape. Stay away from me. Slaughter them! I suggest you move. Come forth! Tortured soul! My time has come. Stay away from me. Slaughter them! Demonic whisper! It's a pain! Switch! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Fly away! Take this! Take this! Fly away!
I am healed.
No less. No escape. All right. Predictable. Stay away from me. My time has come. That's what I suggest you move. Consume them! I suggest you move. Stay away from me. Consume them! Stay away from me. Demonic whisper! Slaughter them! Leave it to me! I'll take care of it. Take this! No less.
I've been waiting for you. Welcome, my old comrades. And my lady, Rosvita.
Sorry, we're not the allies you once knew.
Yes, how foolish of me. From the looks of it, Dr. Noah managed to save Adol and the Crimson King.
Yeah.
He has learned quite a bit working for me, so I'd expect no less from him. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right now.
How can he be so cruel? He doesn't feel bad at all.
What have you been doing here for the last 15 years after you disappeared? You owe me an explanation, Zola.
Saint Rosvita, ever since I succeeded in creating you, I thought to myself, why stop there? Shadowlard attempted to restore Glia with a homunculus army of only the elite. But he lacked ambition. Why settle for only the experiences of the living? But you, Rosvita, are my crowning achievement. A living testament to the prospects of alchemy. Imagine what we could do with all the great heroes and minds of the past. That was my vision. To amalgamate all of their combined wisdom with alchemy.
That's impossible! Papa! You can't!
How did you get all the information about these people that you needed?
Repeating what you did with Rosvita and Anemona would have taken too much time.
That is correct. I had the same concern. That is, until I found you, Adol Christin. You not only harbor an abundance of insight from your adventures, but you've also encountered a great many exceptional beings. Among them are beings some would consider to be gods.
What have you done?
Through my research, I was able to extract those memories from Adol. My magnum opus is far greater than what Shadowlard could have ever dreamed. With the combined memories of the people Shadowlard and I collected in the prison, and the extraordinary wisdom etched into Adol's soul, I fused all of them into one single being. A being like the gods themselves. No, a being that is superior to the gods. Aprilis, with this god in the Grimwald Nox, all of you can be freed from this curse.
He's lost it.
To think that someone could come up with something so egregious.
And tonight, with the Grimwald Nox at its peak, my magnum opus will finally be complete.
That vessel, it's filling up with blue spirits.
Wait! Zola! Is that...
Adol?
He's really gone and done it.
Its power is astonishing.
It's beautiful. O Atra, thou, born from night, I beseech thee, become the guardian of the Grimwald Nox in the god's stead.
Perish.
Was that?
What's happening out there?
It appears that all of the monsters outside the fortress were annihilated.
What? In an instant?
There's no doubt about it. He wields the power of the gods.
Could it be?
This should surprise you the least, Adol. Now, none of you have any need to fight in the Grimwald Nox ever again. You can live unshackled from the curse that has plagued you all your life. Allow me to congratulate you. I am truly happy for all of you. You deserve this.
Papa. Really? But... can we really trust something this powerful?
There's no way it's that simple.
Would you prefer fighting tirelessly like you have for the past 500 years for the rest of eternity?
Well, no, but...
That is, unless you find joy in being a slave to the Grimwald Nox. Regardless, I have no further need for monstrums. I invited you here as a debt to my old friends, but it's best if you leave now.
I acknowledge that your work has allowed us to survive for so long. However, I want to find a solution that we can all believe in. And I'm willing to wait, if that's what it takes.
Aprilis!
You never change, do you? Why do you insist on suffering with them? Many people once trusted you, and many exploited you as well. This weakness was to blame for your demise, or has it been so long that you've forgotten? No matter how many times I offered you my hand, you refused to take it.
No, Zola, I
don't want to hear it. I'm tired, Rosvita. I don't want to see you get hurt anymore. I didn't spend all those years reviving you just so I could lose you again! Atra. Restrain her.
You can't!
Bastard.
There is no need.
What?
Homunculi are no longer necessary as the keepers of the Grimwald Nox. Consequently, I will dispose of them, including their leader, Rosvita.
No!
My purpose is but one. The complete and utter eradication of the source of enmity in the Grimwald Nox.
The source of enmity?
You can't mean...
The animus within Balduq is a pestilence that threatens to consume the rest of the world. To ensure its preservation, the pestilence must be cleansed.
In other words...
You're going to destroy Balduq?
It will be the catalyst of its own salvation.
All the wisdom in the world smashed together, and nobody thought this would be the verdict? With the shit I've seen, I almost don't blame him.
But this isn't right!
Zola!
You leave me with no other choice. I will see Satra's functions.
Zola! Papa!
I must eliminate all hindrances to my objective.
Sola!
You are next.
Adol?
Adol Christin. You have not been selected to be eliminated, but if you obstruct me, I will destroy you as well.
Stand with me and protect Balduke!
Yeah!
Let's go.
Understood.
All right!
It's come to this, huh? A being more powerful than the gods? I like the sound of that.
There's no way we're gonna let you destroy Balduke!
Our fates aren't the gods, and certainly not yours to decide.
You have all outlived your necessities. Now, disappear. You shan't escape. Pests. You shan't escape.
I'll take care of this! Tortured soul!
This is sufficient proof for you to understand that you are unnecessary.
None of our attacks are working.
I know we can win. We have to.
Everyone, let us emerge victorious.
You shan't escape.
Arise, Necros Ram! Demonic Whisper! Come forth! It's my demonic whisper!
I shall put you to rest. I shall put you to rest. Into the infinite.
Leave it to me!
You will farewell.
Leave it to me.
Come forth!
Tortured soul!
Here I go!
My turn.
Let's go! Yeah, I'll handle this!
Alright. Come forth! Tortured soul!
I shall put you to rest.
Come forth! Tortured soul! Stay away from me.
Way! You are amazing!
Orbital soul!
What's going on?
Our attacks aren't doing a damn thing.
Are you satisfied, homunculi? Soon you may finally be at peace. You have done well for the past 500 years.
Take caution.
Yeah. Is this the end?
What's happening now?
You did this.
Yes, I did. I am your creator. It is truly regrettable that you were a failure. It seems I need to conduct some more tests.
Sola...
I destabilized the force keeping him together. But he's still more powerful than I anticipated. Be careful.
I am. No, it is I. I am. Who am I? Who are you? Who? Not yet. I still must end Grimwald Nox. Exterminate. Exterminate.
What's happening to Atra?
What's going on?
I couldn't fully separate all the souls that compose Atra. This must be the result of the amalgamation breaking down.
He's only barely able to keep the souls intact. He may be vulnerable in this state. Monstrums, prepare for the final assault!
Affirmative.
We're going to finish this!
The souls failed to separate. It's out of control. Use caution.
It's too late to back out now.
We can't afford to let this chance go to waste.
Slaughter them! Demonic Whisper! Stay away from Orbital Soul!
Get back!
I suggest you move.
Step aside!
I suggest you move.
Slaughter them! Slaughter them! Switch! Pierce through! Take this! Burn to ashes! Pierce through!
Here I go! Are you okay? Yeah!
Arise, Necros Ram! Stay away from me.
Fall back!
Switch!
It's not bad. I'll get you.
Here I go!
All right.
Slaughter them! Get it on! Slaughter them!
I suggest you move.
Switch! Take this! Take this!
Fly away! Take this! A minute hand.
Here I go!
All right. Consume them! Arise, Necro! Consume them! Diving in. Let's go! I need to heal.
It tastes great!
Crimson Wand! Crimson Wand! Take this!
We'll never kill this thing just by throwing ourselves at it!
It must have a weakness somewhere. If it does, my gift will be able to see it.
Crimson Wand! Take this! Take this! Take this! Crimson Wand! Take this! Take this! Take this! Crimson Wand! Crimson Wand! Pierce through! No escape! Monstrum will do no less. Take this! Take this! Take this! No escape. Crimson Wand! Crimson Wand! Pierce through! No escape. Take this!
Persistent bastard! Die already!
Hasn't he had enough of it? Papa!
The nexus between the souls is weakening. You're nearly there.
We mustn't slow down now. Adol, we're all counting on you.
Hunter's descent! Hunter's descent! Take this! Take this! Pierce through! Crimson Wand! Take this! Take this! Crimson Wand! Take this! That's impressive. Hunter's descent! Crimson Wand! Hunter's descent! I'll get you! Crimson Wand! Take this!
You are amazing!
Crimson Wand! Crimson Wand!
I'll take care of this!
I suggest you
do it?
What was that?
That was the core of souls that Atra was comprised of. Once it lost the power keeping it fused, it shattered, and the souls began dissipating.
So is it over?
Yes, Atra is no longer a threat. That said, it means that nothing will change. We must continue fighting the Grimwald Nox as we always have.
But Balduke is safe now, at least.
And it'll stay that way, as long as we keep fighting.
I'll do my best to make sure everyone can keep living in peace. The important thing is that we'll do it together.
I will do my part as well.
I'm never getting rid of you guys, am I?
Together as one! Dodge this! Blast off! Dodge this! Fly away!
Watch out! You
ready?
You ready? Trouble!
Dodge this! What? Keep up! Blast off!
Dodge this!
Take this! Switch! Dodge this! Together! Dodge this! Blast off!
Dodge this!
Blast off! Blast off!
Watch out! Dodge this!
What? Dodge this! Blast off!
Dodge this!
Take this! Dodge this!
feet! Hang in there, Concha!
Messed up.
Hope I'm not too late! Did they get you? Still got some fight in you, right?
I was almost a goner.
Phew! I'm cured!
Yeah, I'm cured.
Keep up! Crumble! Touch this! How's this? Take the lead! What? Touch this!
Kidding.
Get back on your feet! Think again! Think again! Hang in there, Concha!
Sorry to put you out.
Messed up.
No, it's not too late! Just hang tight!
Thanks. You're kidding.
Hang in there, Concha!
Sorry to put you out.
Messed up.
You'll be fine! Fighting you, right? Tight!
I was almost a goner.
There! Good as new!
Yeah, I'm cured.
Touch this! Team up! Blast off! How's this?
Yeah!
Touch this! Blast off! Team up! How's this? Crumble!
Hang in there, Concha!
Thanks.
Got this! Crumble!
Messed up.
Gotta tough it out.
I was almost a goner. There, all better.
Falcom! Crumble! Crumble!
You're kidding.
Get back on your feet!
Thanks.
It broke through! How's this? How's this? Dodge this! Blast off! How's this? Trouble!
Phew! I'm cured!
How's this? What? 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 Trouble! What? Trouble!
Not here.
Hang in there, Kosha!
Sorry to put you out.
Switch out! Nice try!
Take this! Trouble! How's this?
You're kidding.
Get back on your feet! Messed up.
Not looking good.
Thanks! Trouble! Dodge this! How's this?
You're kidding.
Hang in there, Kosha!
Messed up.
They tough it out.
Right?
Thanks! Dodge this! Blast off! Crumble!
Dodge this!
Take this!
Dodge this!
Crumble! How's that? How's this? Trouble! Dodge this! Blast off! How's this? Team up! Blast off! How's this? How's this? Take this! Take this! Think again!
Link!
It goes through! It goes through! Together this! Together as one! Team up!
Something's wrong!
You're kidding.
Gotta stick it out.
You're looking wobbly! It broke through! It broke through!
Pathetic!
Out! Keep up!
Not here.
Gotta stick it out.
Crumble! What? Together as one! Team up! Blast off! Kick again! Team up! Fire in the hole! Go time, Tarja! Take the lead! Fire in the hole!
Messed up.
Tough it out.
I was almost calling it.
Team up! Blast off! Crumble! It's time to end this!
That sure put our skills to the test.
Ah, you've arrived at last. This place is vaguely reminiscent of my homeland. Winters longer than I could hope to fathom. Summers that pass in the wink of an eye. The fleeting skies of the latter were much the same as the one we see above us. Ho ho ho! Quick on the uptake as ever.
This the old-timer, Adol?
As I thought, it truly is you. Rollo, my dear husband.
Huh?
Leela, how long has it been? You've suffered in countless ways on my account. And to top it off, I've grown gray and decrepit with age. I was convinced I lacked the dignity to so much as look you in the eye.
Don't be ridiculous. All this time, I assumed you were no longer of this world.
Rollo? The Rollo? We're talking about someone who lived over a century ago. Just how old are you now?
Over 140 or so, in fact, though I've long ceased keeping count. It was my unfinished business that stopped me from shuffling off this mortal coil.
Unfinished business? Actually, that reminds me. Why did you disappear after the Grieger laid waste to your country?
The Grieger? Ah, yes. You speak of the malevolent beings born of the Sea King's throne.
Pardon? Where did you get that idea?
So, you never noticed either, Leela. From here, one can witness the state of the world for what it is. The true nature of the Sea King's throne is that of the latent power within the unconscious minds of man. In particular, humanity's innate ability to forge the world around them. Take a moment to contemplate. The world, as humans know it, exists by way of human thoughts and emotions. Therefore, it is the perceptions of the people in any given time and place that compose the world. Should the world ever change, it is because the hearts and minds of man have changed.
I guess that makes some amount of sense.
But then what need was there to prepare a physical throne?
That is where my understanding ends. Perhaps the gods thought to provide man a means by which to realize his own gifts. The throne that crumbled to dust, I'd wager, was nothing more than a simple armchair.
A mere chair? If that is indeed the case, why do you say it was the throne that brought forth the Grieger?
Those who reside in the lands of Obelia Gulf are pervaded by a deep-seated conception that by no means can they effect change, or that by no means do they wish to. It is those human sentiments that comprise the deathless Grieger in their purest form.
The Grieger are caused by man?
And those feelings of being unable to change things, or having no desire to. That's what keeps him from dying?
Yes, this was as present in the nation I founded as it is in the present age. In times of peace, man wishes for his tranquil days to last in perpetuity. Conversely, in times of strife, he elects to avert his eyes and weather the storm. Although he possesses the power to forge the world, he corners himself into stagnation. Such individuals are the ones who unconsciously give rise to the Grieger.
Does that go for the trident too?
Yes, they are fundamentally the same, albeit somewhat different in origin. From the very beginning, my mother had been incapable of bearing a child. Having married into the house of the Jarl, however, failure to provide an heir would not be brooked. In her desperation, my mother called upon Loto in prayer, and at last I was conceived.
Wait, Loto?
It is the name of a god considered to be a maverick.
I was always taught never to pray to Loto.
That is because Loto is a god who engenders chaos. Some rumors even hold that it was he who drove the Normans out of their homeland.
What?
That said, there are times chaos can bring about weal just as much as it does woe. Thus do people continue to implore his aid, as had been done in eras past. It is for this reason that he is disparaged by other gods as a divine evil.
Quite so. In response to my mother's pleas, Loto implanted 3 malices into her womb. Such is the story of how I was born.
That's just...
Upon first learning of this, I resented my mother. But in retrospect, I am grateful. After all, she had been willing to go to such lengths to wish for my birth. And then, we have Leela, who awakened my inner self slumbering within the depths of my subconscious.
Rolo.
It must be acknowledged, however, that this very act is what brought about the great calamity in all of its tragedy. I am of a mind to put an end to these malices with which I am one. And quashing malice born of humanity necessitates humans of equal strength.
You wouldn't. You mustn't.
Trident, return to me. I stand before you as your true liege and master.
Stop this! The malice! No! No!
Nearly lost myself there.
Rolo?
Those devils could not be vanquished at the time of the Great Calamity. I had my reasons, you see, for whiling my days away in Beevrost, the collective unconscious of humankind. My aim was to devitalize the malices bit by bit, and at the same time...
I'm getting a vision in my head.
Those who not only confront the malice born of their unconscious, but prevail against it. It is with their futures that I cast my lot.
Did Gren just...
Conquering malice requires the strength of will and mind to envision what you aspire to, and be certain you will realize it. The key lies not in cold calculations, but rather the courage to believe in oneself, even in the absence of rational grounds. Adol, that blade you have come to acquire, the Haim's Kringla. It embodies the very courage you and your companions have gained over the course of your journey. Adol, Karja, now is the time for you to strike me down! You'll forgive me for making you a part of it.
You're on. But on one condition.
What might that be?
Leela, you play for his side. What? There, Gramps. This round, you and Leela get to fight as a team.
Adol. Karja.
Hell's bells! Ha! I couldn't ask for anything better! Lucky for me, the ones who made it to this isle were two stout young souls like yourselves. Leela!
Yes.
So that's your true form. A mermaid.
Adol. Karja.
Thank you both.
We're really in for it now, huh? You won't go holding that against me, right?
Not a bit.
Here it is. The point our journey's been leading up to. This is one fight we can't afford to lose. Let's go, shield brother!
Conquer the malice of this world! Try this on
We shall engage you in tandem.
Pierce through!
Go time, Karja!
Fly true!
Nice try!
Try this on for size!
Together as one! Fire and ice!
To think that after a century, we'd be standing shoulder to shoulder like this. I'm sorry for what happened all that time ago, Leela.
You needn't give it a second thought, Adol, Karja. The two of us will come at you with every fiber of our beings.
I'm beating you all the more worth it! Right, Adol?
Bright light! Get ready!
Switch!
Try this on for size!
Here I go! Trouble! You ready? Shield brethren, together!
Brace yourselves!
Are you alright, my love?
I'm managing to retain control of myself, thanks to you. That alone, however, will not be enough to stop Rolo of the Bloody Sea. As expected, our only resort is for these two to prevail.
So you've got even more left to give? Fine by us. We're in this till the end! Yeah!
Try this on for size!
Form a great scene!
Nice try!
Shatter to bits!
Impressive!
My love!
Shield brethren, together!
See how this treats you!
Go forth!
Georgia!
This is...
incredible.
Very amusing, Adol, Karja. To think that a lifetime spent tossed about by the whims of fate could end with an encounter against ones of your caliber. Harbi. No, I'd go so far as to say Loto be praised. Now where were we? Let us make this a clash for the ages, my young, hopeful brethren!
Here we go, Adol! Skyship prison! No escape!
Try this on for size!
Dodge this! Blast off!
No escape!
Keep up! Blast off! Trouble!
Here I come! Pictures with you!
Dodge this!
Blast
off!
Nice try! Here we go, Adol!
Fire and ice! Here soon!
summons! The power of Nile! Here soon!
Try this upside! No escape!
Move aside! Yeah!
It goes through!
I gobbled that right up!
Glacial Prison!
Here soon!
Try this upside!
Yes! Let's!
There's nowhere to run!
Yeah!
Let's get this done!
It goes through! It goes through!
Yeah!
Get this!
No escape!
No escape! No brain has ever escaped my grasp alive!
Heed my
Blast off!
No brain has ever escaped my grasp alive!
Switch! Take this! Together as one!
I see all!
Try this upside!
What? Go time, Karja!
It's time to end this! Gather to me!
No escape! No brain has ever escaped my grasp alive! Try this upside!
Flee for your life!
It broke through!
It's time
to end this!
You fell short of the final stretch!
The power of Mana! Here through!
No escape!
Here goes! To end this!
Try this upside!
No escape! I see all!
Go time, Karja! Dodge this! Blast off!
Yes! Let's!
Dodge this!
Nowhere to run!
Blast off! Out this!
Heed my summons!
It broke through! What?
Try this
Go time, Karja!
Flee for your life!
Blast off! The power of mana! Here's through!
This is tasty!
Run this up aside!
No, my love!
Try this up aside!
Rain down! Yes, let's!
There's nowhere to run!
Get this done! Let's get him!
Rain down!
The pace is with you! Try this up aside!
Pathetic! Heed my summons!
No escape! Try this up!
Time they got what's coming to them!
Catch me!
How's this?
Excellent!
Formidable indeed! Gather to me!
How's that? This goes through!
Yeah!
Try this up aside!
Dodge this! Blast off!
Dodge this!
Take this!
Try this up
Power of
aside!
mana! Here's through!
You've done it. At last.
Is it over?
Karja. Adol. Thank you.
Mom?
Elena. Could it be that her resolve materialized into those shackles through...
Her own doing, yes. By way of the world-forging gift all humans innately possess. There is yet more to her strength of will and mind. In weaving a bond between Karja and Adol, it served as a major guiding force toward this outcome.
It just goes to show. Our journey found support in all shapes and sizes. Adol! Your sword!
That sword was also your latent power. A manifestation of the potential residing in each of you. With its purpose now fulfilled, it has returned to its proper place. For so long, I have bided my time for those who could lay me low. Humans are weak, but it is for this reason that they are yet capable of much and more. Where once I regarded this quality with contempt, in the end, I do so in admiration.
Gramps.
Well, Adol, what say we conclude by revealing the answer? The contents of that emptied chest were my greatest treasure. I trust that you recall my saying this as well as the riddle I posed. That sword you were wielding, the Heimskringla, embodied your respective potentials. My greatest treasure is none other than you. You are the promise this world holds.
Rollo.
Oh. It would appear that they've finally come to whisk this old man away. The time we spent on this isle together, Adol, was nothing short of irreplaceable. And Karja, I've caused you such hardship.
Gramps.
Be reasonable now. I'm already 100 and... what was it again?
143 years old, my love.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? Fret not, even should we part. Our bonds endure.
Are you all right?
Thank you, Leela, for letting me make the best of my life. At last, I will see for myself what wonders await in Valhalla. Adol, Karja, remember these words well. Humans can forge the world. Of this much, I am certain.
Rollo? My dearest. If you please.
Great King Rollo, founder of Norgard, go with the love and grace of the gods.
The gods, huh? Makes you wonder how Rollo felt about being at their mercy.
Not too thrilled if I had to guess. But from what I gather, the man lived a life worth commemorating. Valkyria, guide his majesty to Valhalla, to Har's hallowed halls.
Aye. He carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. An incredible old-timer through and through.
Adol, Karja, No turn of phrase could ever express the depth of my gratitude. But even still, I thank you deeply. The memory of his parting smile is one I will forever hold. That we could arrive at this closure is more than I dared hope.
Wasn't nearly enough to pay back what he's done for us, if you ask me. But on a lighter note, what's next for you, Leela?
That is yet to be decided. My simple wish is to continue keeping vigil over these lands he sought to preserve. The only question is what form that endeavor should take. Incidentally, Adol, you'll be departing soon after this, yes? Are you alright with that, Karja?
I'll admit, I considered trying to hold him up at first. But the thing is, it takes awareness to grow as a person. And you can't be aware of much unless you take the steps to learn more. Now I know that adventures are something Adol just can't go without. So I don't think tying him down will do him any favors. Not being joined at the wrist anymore will take some adjusting to. But I think this is what my mom was getting at when she let us out of her cuffs.
By that token, one could see this as your liberation as well. Now is your chance to take life by the reins, as Ilena might say.
Yeah, that's why I'm working out some plans of my own.
I see. More farewells are coming down the line, then.
Aye. But let's not start a pity party about it. Well, Adol, you're headed to Karnak first, right? Let me give you a ride. I've got some business there myself.